See how it goes, man. I mean, it's been a
And
while.
and we're back.
And you're back.
We're
You're back.
back.
You're back. I've been
Yeah.
here.
Listen,
What's up, man?
we've had some inconsistencies, but you know what? That's life.
Dude,
And
speaking
we
of inconsistencies, what a way to start this thing. My camera.
yeah, no shit. How about we restart?
This is what we did, like in the whiskey and wisdom. Damn. Hey, take two. We're
And we're
back,
back.
and you're
We're
back.
back. We're back.
All right, finally, if we can stay not blurred.
Yep.
What's going on, man? What's happening?
Bro, you wanna know something that I'm like a huge nerd over?
What's up?
Weather. And like hurricanes and shit. Like I actually like completely nerd out over that shit. Like we just had that
Nerd out in
hurricane.
what way? Like you want to go be in the middle of it?
No. Like I like tracking it on like the radar. I like to know where it's going, and
Really?
like when they turn into like really monster storms, that shit's
Yeah,
like crazy to me. Um
dude. I want to get back to that, but you know, one thing that I figured out that I'm a nerd about. I mean, completely over the top. Even my friends are like, "What the hell is going on with you?"
what?
Um, Breakdancing in the Olympics.
Oh my god. That is not an Olympic sport.
Dude, that was the funniest. I can't stop watching it. That chick from Australia or whatever, that white chick
Yeah.
that is like so bad, it makes me want to do the Olympic sport myself. I can't stop watching it. It's like crack.
This
I
is
just
actually a
can't.
good segue into the Olympics. I'd like to talk about the Olympics.
Yeah. Okay.
But
Well, first of all, finish the. So we used to be. I say we, me and my buddies used to be. I don't know. We would nerd out about weather, but we would fish a lot. We were, we used to tournament fish.
yeah.
So we were weather watchers, like
Yeah.
hardcore weather watchers. But I don't know that we'd nerd out over it.
Yeah, I don't know that I nerd out over. I mean, I do nerd out over it, but I'm not like gonna go storm chase. Like I'm not doing that shit. I think in a past life I could have been, or even in this life I could have been a meteorologist, and I'd have loved it.
You have the look. You
Um,
completely have the look.
well, and I can be wrong and not get fired.
Yeah. Well, you only have to be 50% right.
Well, and what's funny is I work in a grocery store, and uh,
What
you
does that
know
have to
the
do with the
way people,
weather?
huh?
What does
No,
that have to do with
no, I'm about to tell you.
really?
So yeah, it goes like so where I live. Do you remember? I think it was the late '80s Hurricane Hugo.
Yeah.
So Hugo came up through the bottom of the Atlantic and it hit Charleston, and the storm was so strong that when it got here, it was still a hurricane. And Charleston's 3 hours from here inland. I'm 3 hours inland from Charleston,
Yeah.
and when a hurricane hits land, it dies. It doesn't it's
Right.
still a storm, but it's not a hurricane anymore really.
Yeah, it's a tropical
So to
storm.
to get that far inland and still be a hurricane is ridiculous. So I say that to say people around here are 30 years later still scared of hurricanes and like Hugo. And so what happens is anytime there's any kind of storm like that that's going to probably roll through here, they literally wipe out the grocery stores every time, no matter how
Oh
bad it
yeah,
is.
yeah. They freak out. I
Yeah.
get it.
So like that's what it had to do with the grocery store. But like
Yeah.
that tropical storm Debbie, it rolled through here or whatever. Bro, you would have thought Hugo number two was about to roll through this bitch.
Yeah.
It was just rain, is all it was.
I got you. No, it's the same. Okay, so I get it. Yeah, it's the same thing here. So like here in Texas, Central Texas,
Yeah.
if the weather gets like below 60,
Hmm.
people freak the fuck out and think the world is gonna stop.
Really?
And the first, yeah, oh yeah, dude, because it's like right now. I mean, it is hell is a little cooler than we are right now. It's 8:17, and we're already at 101 degrees.
Oh my God.
Oh yeah, it's fucking miserable. Like you don't want to go out. Like I do my Tuesday night scrambles, golf scrambles with my buddies, and it's a lot of fun. And I love playing golf, love being with my buddies. But it's so hot right now. We all look at each other going, "Man, we're not that good of buddies. Screw it. Let's stay inside." It's that type of. No, I'm serious. Hey, by the way, if you guys are listening, this is Pancakes and Waffles. This is Tristan Dunn over here on my left, and I'm Coach Z on the right. Thanks for joining in wherever you are. Hope you're having a great morning or afternoon or evening, whatever you're doing. Thanks for listening in. Anyway, getting back to it. Yeah, if it gets like below 60 here, boom. It's people go crazy, and you're not going to find any toilet paper in any grocery store anywhere. That's the first thing that goes.
Below 60?
Yeah. I mean, it's crazy. And then if it gets below 50, we don't have school. Half the businesses are shut down. And if it gets below 40, we lose internet. We lose everything.
I'd hate to know what it did if it snowed.
Nothing. The world stops. You go outside and you play in the snow. Like, you treat it like meteor shit. You've never seen it before. And yeah, people.
I mean, when it snows here, it's like that because it doesn't snow, but the world doesn't stop or start falling apart because it's 40 degrees outside.
No, the only people that keep working here are cops, mailmen, and car salesmen. Other than that, dude.
So you.
Shuts down. Yeah. Oh no, we were in the middle of the pandemic.
Yeah.
Car salesmen were still going to work, dude. They didn't shut that.
Oh
shit
yeah,
down.
I went to work. I went through that whole thing, but anyway, let's transition a little bit to the Olympics.
Oh, our breakdancing. That is the best. The only thing I watched in the Olympics. Okay, so the whole opening ceremony thing really turned me off. Like it just
I didn't even watch it. I don't even know what happened.
Yeah, so and I don't want to get into it because I don't want to turn this podcast into a political or religious type of thing or spiritual type of thing. But I'm just going to say it. For me, it turned me off. And then when I heard about Steph Curry and the coach and their thing really turned me off. Now, not only do I not like women's basketball, but now I don't like the NBA even more just because of that. So anyway, but then, lo and behold, divine intervention creeps in and gives us a gift, a jewel from above.
Oh, my God.
And I thought it was going to be the most ridiculous thing ever. And I caught a glimpse. I was at the UPS place sending back a package, and they had it on their little TV. And I'm like, what are y'all watching? They said, the Olympics. I said, those are breakdancers. They said, dude, it's an Olympic sport. I said, there is a God. Thank you so much for this. And then, not only that, here's a cherry on top. They send some white chick from Austria or something. Forget her name. And she's flopping around like a fish out of water. I can't do a flip. I peed my pants a little bit when I first saw it. I can't stop watching it.
Oh, my God.
Dude, YouTube it. Dive into it for a little bit. If you're having a shitty day out there, guys, whoever's listening, if you are having a really crappy day, please, and I know you've seen it all over social media, just go and watch this chick for 15 minutes. I swear it'll fix your life and your heart. My gosh. Anyway, yes. What do you think about the Olympics, buddy?
Well, I definitely did not watch that shit.
You need to.
I watched a little bit of swimming, a little bit of the like 200-meter dashes and 100-meter dashes, but not a lot. I was mainly on the tennis side of it. I definitely watched the whole tennis Olympic tournament. That was incredible to watch. Serbia and China took the gold on the women's and men's side in singles. And then, bro, Steph, I know you said something about the NBA and like Steph and whatever, but bro, Steph went God mode and the gold medal match against France, and like he just pretty much said, "I'm not losing," and like couldn't miss. Like that shit was crazy.
I heard something about it. I didn't watch it because you got Steph Curry, who I lost a little respect for, but that's just me. That's no big deal. He's still one of the greatest 3-point shooters, probably the greatest 3-point shooter ever.
Yeah, he's probably the greatest.
Yeah. But then you had that on top of, and you know how I feel about LeBron James. It's just one of those things. And then he's on the court, so I didn't watch, but I did hear, and you know how Pat McAfee is. He's my guy. I just think he's one of the greatest. And he throws it out there, and he's like, dude, he goes, Steph Curry's out there, and you got LeBron James, who's literally one of the best basketball players of this era, only this era, and
we're not doing that right now.
No, we're not. And then you have KD on the other side, Durant, who's also one of the best players of this era. And Steph like dribbling down it like he doesn't even see those guys. It's like
if you haven't seen it yet, what McAfee was describing was so I think KD had the ball at the top of the key. He passes it to Steph. They double Steph, and they're all over his ass. LeBron and KD wide ass open, bro. Like they're just standing there like, throw me the ball.
Yeah.
Steph chucks that bitch from 3 and drains that motherfucker double fucking covered. And I mean then he hits him with the game over.
Yeah.
It was great.
I just wish it was like, I wish sports was like the old days. I really do.
There's too much outside noise coming in.
Yeah. There's too much. They bring in their politics and their agendas and all that because now they have a platform.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I don't want a platform. It's like that girl, and this has nothing to do with race or color. I've said this before. The one girl that I have the most respect for, and I do watch her play, is that Caitlin Clark girl.
Yeah.
Because there's so much going against her. I feel like there's so much going against her. People are just, because she is a white girl. But anyway, she's so good, but there's no agenda with her. She's not out there,
She's a beast.
Doing it. She's just playing basketball. And thank you for that. I used to watch Michael Jordan and I'm gonna date myself here, so you can get your calculators out if you're listening in the car. I used to watch Michael Jordan. I used to watch Larry Bird. I used to watch who else? Charles Barkley and Isaiah Thomas, and these guys were going out there. And this is why I loved the old sport of basketball, not the new sport. It's still athletic and stuff. I like to, but the old guys, there was no agenda.
No.
It was about winning. They were about one thing, and it was the trophy. Nowadays, it's not about just the trophy. Now they have to go out there and speak their mind, and because they get poisoned by the media and by all these groups, take a knee and don't stand for this and stand for that and blah, like that Griner chick. I mean, dude, we gave up a mass murderer to get you free, and now you're going to go and you're still going to defame I just hate that, man. And that's what really killed me about Curry. I'll still watch him, and one of probably the best, right? The best 3-point shooter of all time.
He's probably the best all-around shooter of all time. Yeah,
all-around shooter. You're right. But, dude, leave the other crap out of it. Do me a favor.
Yeah.
Let's just have a good time. Let's have a good time. But anyway, what else is going on over there with you, man? Tell me right now, what's the weather over there now? I'm always really, really interested in your.
It's 84 degrees and cloudy, and it's probably going to rain.
God, that's beautiful. If it was 40, cloudy, and it was going to rain, I love it. You know me in the cold weather.
Yeah, I can't believe you live there and love cold weather.
Well, I was born here, dude. I was born in Mexico. My parents brought me across the river. I was raised in Southwest Texas. So
shit.
I mean, I've just been. This is my home.
Yeah.
Texas is my country. I'm a Texan American.
Yeah, it's probably gonna. I think the weather's starting to change here. This is about the time you start to see the shift from summer,
To
and then
fall.
it gets down to about between 80 and 90. I mean, dude, it's hot here during the summer. Like, and it's a different kind of hot than Texas. Like
Man,
you
aren't you
guys,
humid as hell?
yes.
Okay.
Like you go outside right now and you'll sweat, and it's 84 degrees because of how humid it is.
Yeah. Ugh.
And it just sucks the moisture out of your freaking body. But about the end of September, we'll be sitting probably in the 65 to 70s.
Wow. That's awesome.
Probably 40 at night. It's great.
You know, it's so hot here for the last, I think, 2 weeks. I've been binge watching Grey's Anatomy on Netflix.
I love Grey's Anatomy.
I've been every night, dude. I watch, I don't know, 4 or 5 episodes. I
Yeah.
mean, they're 45 minutes long, but I'll get home and I'll watch Grey's Anatomy till 2 o'clock in the morning. The main reason, this is the main reason, is because I love the weather. It's always rainy and it's always cold there.
In Seattle.
Yeah, it's like at the highest. What is it? The highest suicide rate in the world because of the weather.
All like depression and stuff.
Yeah, but I love that kind of, and I think it's me and personally, me trying to suck the joy out of my life and sabotaging myself. Or at least that's what my therapist tells me. I don't know.
Well,
I guess that's for another episode or another therapist.
we'll talk about that on the next Pancakes for Waffles. So you asked me what was going on. I'm really close to purchasing Financial Peace University with Dave Ramsey. And
Do it. I've done it.
But so let me tell you why I'm hesitant to buy it. It's not because I don't want to do it. It's because I feel like with Dave, I'm afraid I'm gonna buy it, and it's gonna be what I already know. Because all he does on his YouTube channel and the only thing that they do is preach how to do it. So I don't know why I would have to buy that, I guess is what I'm saying. You just follow the baby steps, which are free online. You just look at it.
Here's why you buy it. Here's why you buy it. It's for accountability and for motivation. That's it. You're not motivated. You're not motivated to go out and walk a mile. You're just not that way. We're not. I'm talking about humans, really. Most humans aren't. Yeah, you know everything. Me and my ex-wife, which, hey, Gayla, if you ever watch, how you doing? We did it, man.
Yeah.
I think we were 40, 50 grand in the hole, and we were a young couple. I mean, we were we were 30. It was before we had our daughter, and we knew we had to get out of the hole, and we heard of Dave Ramsey through the church that we went to.
Mm-hmm.
And so we did it along with a group of other couples. There was like 5 or 6 couples that did it through our church. Because Dave Ramsey's also, he throws in his spiritual, religious type of thing. Because a lot of his stuff is based on biblical principles.
Right.
Okay. We did it. And I think it would have taken us like a 4-year plan or something that we were looking at. And it ended up taking us like 24 to 28 months because we did it exactly the way he did. And then we escalated it, but we started with unpacking the attic, unpacking the garage, started having garage sales, started, cutting everything, all your movie apps and all your fun, just cut all of that out and making the schedule. Yeah, you know what to do. I mean, I'm telling you exactly what,
Do you still follow it to this day?
There are parts of me. So here's what I did after football season.
Mm-hmm.
I noticed where I was spending so much money on crap. Like I'm nearly $100 a week just on eating out for lunch and stuff. So I look and I'm like, just eating out, I was spending like 450, almost $500 a month. Then the YouTube TV, Hulu, Netflix, ESPN Plus, blah. I was spending another 300, almost $400 on all that stuff.
Yeah.
Dude, that's almost $1,000 that I'm throwing away for no reason.
Yeah.
So after football season, I just, and this was just, I didn't think Dave Ramsey. I just thought, okay, here's what I'm going to do.
Cut back.
So I cut everything out. So all I have left is Netflix and YouTube. YouTube's free. Netflix, YouTube, and Hulu.
Yep.
Did away with everything else. And then I spent, I budgeted myself $150 just on like proteins for the week. And we'd cook on Sundays for food, for lunches. I would allow myself a dinner here or there, but for lunches. And then I instead of going to the bar 10 times a month, I'd go to the bar once a week because that's a lot of money too. And then I did. I had a freaking garage sale, but it's just things like that I started really cutting back on, and because of that, I've done a hell of a lot better on my job because now I'm more focused on my job.
Yeah.
I've lost almost 25 pounds because I'm not at McDonald's or Wendy's for lunch every day. I'm not at the bar 4 times a week, drinking all that stuff. So, I mean, there's other benefits than just saving money.
Yeah.
Like, so yeah, and I've downsized a bunch of my stuff, and I noticed that I even doubled up on my on my car bill a couple of months. I had enough money, double up on my car bill, dude. I've got I think 5 more payments, and I own my Toyota 4Runner, and I only have 64,000 miles on it. It's still like brand new. So, there's a lot of benefits, but dude, you pay for the accountability and you pay for the coaching and just
I've been like consuming so much of his content, bro. Like, and like I just want to get out of debt so bad, like so bad that I can't stand it, and like literally stay out.
Yeah, that's the tough part is the staying out. But like me, here's what I've noticed. If I spend more when I'm broke, so when I'm broke and I get a little money, I want to go out and spend it, right? Because but if I start saving up some money and I start seeing my bank account or this other bank account or whatever I have, I see that increasing. I want to touch it less. I want to see it keep going. You know what I mean? So yeah, it takes a village though, dude. That's the other concept. That's the other biblical concept that he takes to heart in this process. And anything you do, biblically. So I'm going to get just a little deep real quick. So so God calls the church his bride. Mm-hmm. Okay. So the church is God's bride, right? So you take care of the church. That's what you take care of. And so in order to take care of the church, in order to take care of your bride, in order to take care of your kids, in order to take care of anything, it takes a village. I know you've heard that before, right? It takes a village to do. That's where it comes from. That's a biblical term, man.
Yeah.
You can't do it on your own. And that's his thing. That's, and of course he's getting rich doing it but it does. I mean, because you're not the only one. You've got a support line that you're going to get with it. A phone call. Now I'm sure you can get on Zoom meetings or chat groups or whatever. So that's what you're paying for, man. I think it's a great idea. I really do.
I looked last night. It was $79 to buy it. I thought it was gonna be a lot more. I thought it was gonna be like $300, but it's only $79.
Yeah, dude, $79. That's what I spent on one night on scotch. I mean, dude, $79 to change your life, because you're talking about a life-changing experience here.
Yeah,
that's what it is.
Yeah, and I've been
one of my life changing experience was skydiving, and that cost me $300. Just saying, that's a
well,
good idea. I like it.
yeah. I'm really gonna. I'm doing a lot of thinking about it, so I like it.
Well, do that before you do that, man. And for you guys listening, if you're having a bad day, or if you're wondering, or if you're just tired or whatever, please go YouTube breakdancing in the Olympics. I'm telling you, it will change your life. If not forever, for a minute, and you will absolutely love it. Tristan, it's been a blast, dude. This is fun.
Yeah.
I miss this. I can't wait to do it again.
Couple a
Anybody
week,
listening
baby.
out there, thank you for listening in. Tell people about us and
Please leave a comment.
Yeah, hit us up in the comment. We appreciate you. Anything else, T? All right, guys. Appreciate you guys being with us. This is Pancakes and Waffles. Adios.
Adios.